Hello and welcome back. I'm Mark here in the lab at VoIP Supply, and today we're talking about Snom's KLE series DECT phones. And these phones include a desk set and a handset, which also comes in a ruggedized version. These phones aren't just regular DECT phones though. There's something special about them. Let's take a look. As I mentioned before, there is something special about this series phone. This is Snom's KLE series phones. KLE stands for Key Line Emulation. Similar to a system that has shared call appearance or parking that requires a little bit of extra intervention on the phone system, this does all the work for you. Starting off, we're going to talk about the M100. This is where all of the logic happens. This is where the magic happens for the KLE series phones. The phones communicate with this device, which supports up to 8 SIP accounts and 10 phones. Configuration on this device is what enables the phones to communicate and share the calls. On the device itself, you have an antenna that's adjustable, you have a handset locator button, power button, and SIP status indication. On the back, we have a 10100 Ethernet port, a reset button, and a 5-volt DC power. Moving along to the M-KLE, it's a wireless handset. You have 4 illuminated line keys with a black and white screen that's backlit, has a menu button, standard keypad, has a belt clip, speaker for speakerphone, volume up and down, intercom button, and has a little port for headset. Moving along to the M18KLE, you have the desk set. An interesting thing about the desk set is it is battery powered. You can see that we also have 4 line keys here. This is used for sharing calls among all of the DECT phones in the system. You have a non-color screen, of course, but it is also backlit. You have a sidecar here with a paper insert. You have a directional pad. You have several buttons here for functions, directory, messages, menu, select, call history, redial, delete, cancel, also your regular numeric keypad. You have an intercom button, mute, do not disturb, headset button, your volume rocker, speakerphone. This desk set is also battery powered, meaning you can unplug this from power and still use it, which is an interesting feature. Let me explain the line key emulation part of these phones. Like I said, all of the logic takes place in the base station so that I can share an account between each registered set. As you see, I'm cycling through different lines and it synchronizes to the other phone. Now, the way this is configured is I have one SIP account in the base station, and I can divide that into multiple lines. Like I said before, there could be up to 10 stations, 10 phones, and the base station supports up to 6 concurrent calls. Additionally, in the base station, you can configure these lines to do unique things. You can have up to 8 SIP accounts, and you can put different SIP accounts on different lines so that when a call comes in, maybe you want one telephone number to come into line 1 on this phone only, and you want another telephone number to come into line 1 on the desk set. This is all configurable through the base station. Also, this is very easy to use, requires little to no training. This is a very simple concept of pushing the line you want to use or the line you want to pick up. A couple of really useful applications might be a medical office, a restaurant, or a warehouse where phones might be used by multiple people in multiple locations. I should also mention that the M10KLE comes in a ruggedized version, which is water resistant and shock resistant. It's also worth mentioning that because these lines are shared between all of the phones registered to the base station, placing a call on hold on this phone will display the call over here so that anyone near this phone can pick up that call. You can actually pick up the call on both phones simultaneously in conference. So let's show a little bit about how the line key emulation works. Let's say we get a call coming in. Now that call is active. Now let's say we get another call in on line 2. I pick up line 2. Now that first call is on hold. By the way, we're synchronized over here. Line 1 is on hold. Line 2 is active. Let's say we want to take up line 1 again. Line 1 is active. Line 1 is active. Line 2 is on hold. That's how the synchronization works, and that's how easy it is to move between calls. One last thing to talk about here is the intercom and paging feature. If you want to intercom or page one of the handsets or desk sets, you go through the menu. For example, we want to page, select paging, enter, select the unit you want to page, or all. We're going to use the desk set. We're connecting. Hello, hello. And if we want to intercom a certain phone, scroll down to intercom, or use the intercom button on the side of the handset, for example. Select your device, and it'll call. And there you have it. This is the Snom KLE series DECT phones. KLE Key Line Emulation. Great product set, makes things easy in a world of complicated phone systems and complicated phones. Easy to transfer, easy to hold, great set of communications products. Once again, this is Mark in the lab at VoIP Supply. Thanks for watching. Hang on, I have to get this. Hey, how's it going? Oh, you want to buy more phones? Yeah, we can do that. No problem. Oh, the Snom M-KLE series DECT phones? Yeah, we have those on VoIPSupply.com. We can also sell this to you on one of our sales associates. I could transfer you right now. No problem. Thank you.